So good morning. This is day 12 on the ocean. We've come just over halfway, 998 nautical miles left. That's just under 1,000. It was 2,060 when we started. At this rate, we'll never get there.
After 11 days.
Yeah, after 11 days, started the 12th. But we finally got some wind now. Not much, but we got a little bit of wind. And we're making about 5.5 knots, maybe 6. So if we can do that for the next couple days, we should be out of this doldrums and start getting some real wind. And there's a bit of glimmer of hope now that we might make it before they close the rally on the 5th of December. Well, only time will tell. It's a little disheartening that we didn't catch any trade winds, and it doesn't look like we're going to. So we've had just about everything they could throw at us. A deluge that Noah would have thought he was worthy of. We've had winds on the nose. We sailed all night with winds on the nose. That's meaning the wind was coming from the west and going east, and we're in a trade wind belt where that simply isn't supposed to happen. We've been calm for several days, and we've had just about everything. But we still have food, we still have water, and most of all, we still have each other. I have the best skipper in the world, so I'm quite happy. And day before yesterday, we broke a halyard, and yesterday we managed to reeve a new one through the mast, and that means that today we've got the Gennaker up again. So we're okay. Good morning. This is sunrise, 15th day out here. We've managed to go about 1,300 nautical miles in 15 days, which is really poor. The wind is dying again, even in the weather. Good wind today. It's slowing down. So we have 5 days to do 700 nautical miles, which means that the stakes have gone up quite a bit, and we have to get moving. I really hope some wind comes. This is really not a whole lot of fun. Maybe it's just not going anywhere. Anyway, surprisingly Atlantic.
Good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning, and I thought that you should listen to this annoying sound when the sails are flapping around, because we don't have any wind. It's Sunday morning, and we have been lying still now for more than 14 hours, so we won't make the finishing line before they stop the rally. We don't have a chance. The weather forecast won't give us that kind of wind. And another thing you should see, that's our Gennaker. Our Gennaker is lying here, dripping off all the salt water, because it was the second time we had to fish her up from the ocean. You know, the first time the Gennaker went in the ocean was when the halyard broke for a few days ago. And Carsten, he put a new halyard through the mast, and last night when we had to take it down, we couldn't get it down. So I had to get Carsten up in the mast and once more out in the seas, in the big swells, no fun. And he couldn't get it loose, so he had to cut it down, and we had to fish her up from the ocean again. Yeah, having fun, right. But yes, it's Sunday morning, and we still hope that we will get in the harbor Monday, late Monday, but we won't make the rally. So we are disqualified, unfortunately.
Ja, så er Carsten, jeg skal lige finde ham. Så er Carsten kommet op i masten, fordi vi mistede vores spilderfald i går, da vi sejlede med Gennaker. Lige pludselig lød der et ordentligt brag, og så kunne vi fiske Gennakerne op ned fra vandet. Gennakerne er hel, og vi har en museline, så nu er Carsten oppe for at se, om han kan få et nyt fald ned igennem. Good morning, guys. Now this morning Carsten is on the top of the mast because yesterday we lost it broke our spinnaker halyard, and it gave a bang, and the G-Nagger was lying in this ocean, and we had to pick it up. And now he's trying to see if he can get a new halyard through the mast. And it's definitely no fun sitting up in the top when we are in 2-3 meter waves. That's no fun. Så kære venner, det er virkelig ikke sjovt. I kan se, hvordan han svinger som en pendul. Vi har 2-3 meter bølger herude. Ingen vind. Vi starter 11. døgn i dag uden at have haft vind, og vi er knap nok kommet halvvejs. Det er rigtig svært det her. Yes guys, we still have no wind, and we are almost halfway, and patient. It's really difficult to keep up a good spirit. So that's it. Ja, så venner. Han lykkes med det. Han fik faldet igennem. Hvor er det bare rigtig, rigtig godt.
Og jeg blev ikke søsyg. No seasickness.
Og han blev ikke søsyg. Yes, guys. He succeeded. He got the halyard through the mast, and he said he didn't get seasick.
Tough guy.
So, tough guy. Okay, good.
Well, it's Sunday morning on the 4th. The rally is going to end in about 30 hours, and we still have 180 nautical miles to go, so we're not going to make it before they end the rally. That means we'll end up with a DNF did not finish next to the boat name, because we're going to come in after the closing time. There's no way we can make it. We'd need to be sailing at 7 knots plus for the next 30 hours, and there's no wind. Right now we're doing 4 knots, and we're happy to even be doing that during the night. We were drifting 1.7 knots. We were actually, for 14 hours. We were actually doing okay yesterday afternoon. Then when we went to take the Gennaker down, that got stuck, and I had to go trip up the mast again, which was just wonderful. This time there was no option. I had to cut the damn thing away, so it cost us about an hour and a half of me cutting that away and then fishing it out of the water and getting sail set again. So it looks like we're going to be out here for a while yet, but at least the sun is shining, and look at it, the bright side. I mean, we have crossed the Atlantic, so
in slow motion.
In slow motion is when he said. We crossed the Atlantic in slow motion. We're going to set an all-time record probably for who's taken the longest time in the Arctic to get across, and but we crossed. And damn, that's a big thing. That's a really big, big, big thing. We crossed the Atlantic. Hallelujah. Another video when we get there. So here we are, 150 nautical miles from finish line. No wind. Flapping sails. Otherwise lovely day, but this isn't getting us anywhere. And we're just sitting here doing nothing.